Good morning. All right, you know what I need? You're not in it, Mia, right? All right, just stay out of it. Oh, I did. I hit live. Okay, so I gotta grab. I'll be right back. I gotta grab my cards.
It is so nice out today. Mom? So many birds. There's a woodpecker. It's really beautiful. It's really bright red. And a lot of robins and birds in the trees outside on the grass. Mom? Yeah. Will you get me a Q-tip while I talk to your bands?
No, I didn't Q-tip. You're gonna have to. Hi guys. I gotta put them up. I gotta put you guys up higher. Where's all Grandma's pots?
I don't know. Are you giving Grandma's bathroom while you're at it? No.
Thank you. Okay, I'm back. Hi. I don't. There's an awesome woodpecker over there, guys. I don't know if you care about a woodpecker. I'm gonna put you over here, actually. I'm gonna put you over here. Hey, Mia. Me. Will you grab me a candle? Hi. I gotta get you situated. Good morning, everyone. How are you? I need a candle so I can put you up higher. Happy full moon. Happy full moon. What's that? Oh, I got a towel on my head. Good morning. Yeah, baby. Can you grab me a candle? A candle, something heavy, yeah.
Where?
Just grab me a jar of I don't know, a jar of peanut butter or jelly. Grab me a jar or something. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I love you. OMG. What a morning. Wait until I tell you about my morning. Holy shit. Okay. And my dreams. Oh, come on. I don't want wind. Thank you, baby.
We can leave that open, right?
Yeah.
I scrubbed the candle out of here.
Okay. Will you grab me a pair of sunglasses? Because the sun is kind of
This will hold the
hitting
candle.
me. Okay. We good? We're good. You got me a pair of sunglasses out of my pocketbook. So, hi from the UK. How are you? You good? Good. I had a couple people email me. Okay. I'm gonna do the whole bedroom talk. I'm gonna get through that. I gotta do the guided to guided today. And then people are feeling like all this energy, and you wanted the sexual energy, and it's crazy because yeah, Libra's in Venus, I get it, okay, but it's like that sexual energy kind of tends to come to something else. So it's more because it's the full moon, guys. It's ruled by your emotions, right? So your emotions, your brain, you know, is kind of what tells you what's going on. So I'm gonna do it for you.
I don't want spirit getting out, so I just kept it open so I don't get it in there.
All right, thank you. So good morning. It's not gonna be like, I don't want to throw like crazy ass energy at you, intense energy like that. You know what I mean, jelly beans? I'm not trying to do that to you, but we'll discuss it properly. So anywhoosie, right? Listen to this. Why I'm reading you guys. So I had dreams last night. Okay, dream after dream after dream after dream of. You guys know I have a snake, right? So I kept waking up to the same dream. Good morning, about my twin. When I first got the snake, look at that woodpecker. It's huge. It's a monster. About my snake. About he's like, oh, don't tell me. I don't know. He made some type of comment a couple years ago about, don't say I didn't tell you so. If the snake eats a cat, don't worry, the snake didn't eat a cat. But it was something among those words. Look at the other woodpecker over there. We got some huge woodpeckers. I'm talking like monstrous. So I kept waking up to that same dream like 4 times last night, okay? And I kept saying to myself, why is he in my dreams? Like, why does he keep telling me, like, because I kept waking up to the snack, the snack, it would be a snack, the snake eating a cat, okay? And I'm like, what? Like suffocating a cat. And I'm like, what the frig is going on, right? So, anywho, needless to say, no word of a fucking lie, my snake got out last night. Out of its cage! Like it was like spirit telling me, and it's a huge ass boa constrictor, okay? So spirit was telling me like 4 times, because I kept waking up to the same shit and his exact message, and I'm like, this little fucker, you know. And he didn't eat a cat, but do you know he got stuck in the registers. I had to pull the registers apart. I'm like, do I call animal control? Like, I'm freaking out. We got 4 cats in the effing house. I'm waking up the kids. Snake's gone today. I love you, but yeah, you're freaking gone. Gone. Snake is gone. So, and then I cracked my phone. Cracked my phone too. Trying to catch the snake. Okay? I'm like, happy full moon. And then the energies got the best of me yesterday. Not like upset or like, just kind of like emotional. Not even like sexual energy. It was more all about the emotion. So if you guys are feeling that, it must be exactly like, it's something to do with your Venus and where the other planets are merging. You know what I mean? So, because I'm not feeling it like that. You know? So, you know, it's just the moon energy, guys. But that, I mean, I'm ruled by the moon too. So I've always been like that, like my whole life, you know. But I'm like, thank God my parents. So my parents left today. They're gone for a few weeks. They did a road trip. And I'm like, thank God they weren't home as I'm tearing apart the fucking bedroom to find this snake. Okay? This snake got out of the fucking cage. For real. Came out of the cage. Like, what? So I'm like, what the fuck? And not to mention, I have a Sphinx, okay? So it's a little hairless cat. She's like the size of a rat. Mia, can I have, now real quick, I'll show you the Sphinx. So she must have jumped on the cage because she did it again this morning, which is kind of like opening like the cage or whatnot. And hi Nai Nai. So this is my little Nai Nai.
She's trying to run away.
She's like, why am I outside, Ma? All right, so take her. So put her back in the house.
Oh
So, I mean, the snake would have ate her up in like a freaking heartbeat. Okay, like just like that. You know, I'm like, what the fuck? You know? So, and it's so crazy that my dream kept waking me up to the text message that my twin sent me. Like, hey, you better find your snake before it freaking eats a cat. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Like, did that just happen? Yeah. Huge ass boa constrictor. Okay. Fuck, man. So that's how my full moon started. I got Mia home for the day. Cade went to school. Lonnie went to school. I have an appointment later, so I can't stay on like too long. But Mia stayed home. So Jesus, I'm telling you, like crazy. You know, my kid's on vacation next week, so it'll be a little crazy with them running around the house. But what?
This week. Sunday.
Yeah, this week. Well, which is next week. It's not this week. This week's still this week until Sunday. There's Jade. Jade's rolling around the corner. You want to make sure the door's unlocked? Front door? Yeah. Well, she can't yell at you. I paid for it. Tell her Ma bought it. Stop bitching. Just don't say the B word. So, I bought everyone dinner last night. Like, the boyfriends came home, kids are home, right? So I'm like, we'll just order pizza, so it's like a little cheaper. I didn't want to like take the kids out to like dinner or whatnot because I wasn't feeling it. I paid $94. I still paid $94 at a pizza shop. I was like, what the fuck? Awesome. So Mia woke up, she's like me, you know, she had chicken parm for breakfast. But I'm like that for breakfast. Like, I'll have pizza for breakfast, you know. And I'm still a vegetarian, just to let you guys know. I haven't cheated, nor can I, as much as I probably want to. Do you know how bad I wanted to have a bite of that chicken cutlet last night? Holy shit. I'm Italian. Fucking. Anywho, apparently, I'm still a vegetarian. So that's good. That's good, right? Why is my ex texting me? Why, oh why? Okay. So this is the sexual energy for the Libra full moon. So it's probably only going to last a couple days. So if it's intense, then I don't know. Take care of it yourself. Don't be hitting people up like crazy. I think that's why I'm doing this type of read, so I can kind of break shit down to you about why it's important not to swap energy like that. So right now it's like you're at a distance from somebody, or like shit can happen quick, you know, but it's like you have a heart-to-heart conversation with somebody here too, because I'm just looking at the sexual aspect of this. If some of you guys like to have like, what do you call them? What's the proper word for like a whole bunch of people? I don't know what the proper word is for that besides like orgy. I see that. Okay. That's the thing, guys. People still do that. All right. So the bird's like, yeah, I'm going to agree with Court. Some of you are extremely fertile too, so be careful. All right. Fertile myrtles on my board. So you got a couple different scenarios. And this is why I talked about be careful on who you're hitting up. Okay. Because you pulled past life. Like, really? Okay. They're giving me way more than I wanted. Morning. Hi. That's way too many. There's children, finances, and career. So I'm just going to take these 3. 6. So, reconciliation at the bottom of the deck, especially with the past life. Okay, so I actually had a reading this morning, and we were actually talking about this energy. And what this is, okay, this reconciliation it's a soulmate, it's a past life. It's when I did that video, history repeating itself, okay, I feel like I got a booger. when I did a video of like history repeating itself, I hope I don't have a booger. I gotta be careful. Sorry, I know you guys are my mirror. Don't you guys just love me? Um, this is what's happening. It's almost like coming back together, whether it's just random hookup or not. Okay, it's like coming back together and doing it all over again. So, which is going to be hard. It is not going to be easy. It's a lot of people. What's going to happen is they're either gonna let their ego get the best of them and back out of it, or you're gonna start pushing through. Okay, so it's kind of like whatever it is you choose to do. But Jesus, Mia or Jade, can you come here real quick? I just need to know if I have a booger.
I don't see none.
You can't see from 10 feet away. Come look up my nose.
Yes, I can.
Just come look up my nose. Sorry, guys. I don't want to like do a booger in the video.
No, there's no boogers, Mom.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. No, you couldn't see from up there. What if I had a little boogie? I felt one. So that would be like embarrassing. They wouldn't tell me. Well, maybe you guys would tell me. But anywho, I didn't want to think about it. That honestly just took me back to high school too. That was that one thing where I was always like, it was so weird. Like, do I have a booger? Do I have a booger? So I don't know what that's all about. I don't know if you're about to like come into contact with somebody from high school, which I just had an ex just text me, and I've known him since high school. So that's kind of ironic that that just happened. Anywho, we have a conversation. So we have one night stand energy, and we have like real romantic, passionate, okay, but we also have once again uncomfortability on the board. So it's like it's going to be different for everyone. All right. If it's an uncomfortable thing, it's kind of like because there's insecurity somewhere. If it's passionate, then you guys are good. But I'm telling you, it's like connecting on a whole new level. Okay, so it's like, say you guys have awesome sauce intimacy, and all of a sudden it's like it dwindles down, or it's not as awesome as it was, or something like that happens. Okay, so if that happens, it's because this is the moment where it's more important for your souls to connect emotionally instead of sexually. Okay, so if you guys are in a relationship and all of a sudden like the sex, something's happening with it, it's not as great, or it's like you guys are thrown off, whatever's happening there, okay, don't panic. Good morning. All right, because it's like you're connecting on a whole new level that you need to connect with. And as soon as you guys feel comfortable, it's that comfortability. So it's like as soon as you guys feel comfortable again in a certain situation, things will pick up where it left off. All right. Others of you, you're gonna have a one night stand, and it's meant to be. All right, it's a past life coming back around. I do see you having a relationship with this person. Even if it's a one night stand, you guys will eventually get together. Others of you are going to go on vacation or go away for the weekends, family parties, maybe Easter, I don't know. It's like a family friend, you're going to bump into something like that. All of a sudden, you're going to be attracted to someone. And if you ask me, it's someone older, no matter what you are, no matter what gender. No matter what gender. It's not windy enough, I don't know why that happens. But no matter what gender you are, okay? So let me do some clarifying, but just so, because I was worried about the whole like energy exchange, but you don't have to in all reality, because you're still going to end up that person. If you're going to go be with multiple people and have that type of night, Yeah, you're messing with your own energy. You're on your own there, okay? You'll be emotional in a wreck and just ups and downs, highs and lows for months until you release that type of energy. Um, so this reconciliation you're about to have with somebody too, a lot of people, like I was saying earlier, a lot of people are like, oh yeah, you know, it's someone from your past, but it's also a past life, guys, okay? And that's that whole history is repeating itself moment. You know, it's like, can you push through that? Can you break through? Like, you got somebody here on a boat about to address karma. So we have a couple different scenarios for this energy, okay? So tell me about this boat. Jade? Tommy here? No. This. You're making bacon in the oven? Why? Oh, is it on a? Do you have it on tin foil?
No.
Or wax paper?
No.
Can you please?
No, I know what I'm doing, dude.
Okay, you're gonna clean out the oven?
You don't have to clean the oven.
It's gonna sizzle everywhere.
No, it doesn't, dude, Mom. If you look online how to make bacon, every review says the best way to make bacon is
Okay,
in the oven.
as long as you know what you're doing, girlfriend. All right, this person coming towards you is the Knight of Wands. Okay. It's that distance. It's somebody who's ready to take a new adventure, and it's a page. Okay. So like I said, I did feel younger and older here, but not pages in like a minor. Okay, but just like somebody that's just ready to take an adventure. Somebody that wants brand new. Okay. This person will be extremely passionate, gentle, for sure. You know what I mean? To me, I'm looking at the images, addressing karma, you know, gentleness, passion. That's coming in. And I just saying, I'm coming up. I want the world to know. So, which made me think of Made in Manhattan. Is that it? So that's either telling me it's going to be that type of love, it's going to be cultural, it's going to be something, okay? Someone's got kids, it's something. Or because that's like a foreign country right there. And someone might be in the public eye. But this is a sexual read, so maybe for those who are going on vacation, okay, you're gonna meet someone like that, like the love of your life. You might meet someone who runs like a CEO of a company, you know, and it's like you're just there on vacation. And you're like, oh, it's just little old me. But this person's gonna be extremely like attracted to you. Like it's gonna be like two magnets, okay? You can't avoid that.
Excuse me, are these pancakes bad?
Are the pancakes bad? No.
These have been in there for a while.
They've been in there for a few weeks, but they're okay.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Worst comes to worst, toss them out. They're not freezer burnt. Very passionate about you, okay? That's nice. That's nice. So let's move on to the next one. So this is someone like you either were having just one night stands with, and it was meant to come around, it's meant to come back around. but whatever it is will eventually escalate, okay? You can't avoid it. There was no love at the time. It was just all desire, passion. So that passion might bring someone back. Okay. And if it does, it's all good. I see something coming out of it anyway. I don't know if that's where the emotional, like sexual energy would be kind of thrown off a little bit. Get out of here, you little bug. Get out of here. So it really just depends. It really just depends. Tell me about this party of people, past life. This is not the first time, like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, you guys just, you partied, one night stands, hookups. We're gonna, you know, off and on again. You know, we want to try to make something work. No. Then the other one's like, yeah, or back and forth. And it's effing panic, you know. So it's the Two of Swords. See what I'm saying? So it's like, you're gonna have to make a decision, because this is something, someone's gonna come in and make that promise, like I said. So it's gonna escalate. It's gonna go further, and a decision's gonna need to be made, because in all reality, you guys were so back and forth. Like, you can't do this whole back and forth anymore. Like, it's like that whole history is gonna repeat itself. So promises are gonna start to be made. So be careful. Be careful making promises. All right, here's your karma with the death card. There's your, you know, so it's like, be careful. You know, it's because it's like, as soon as you guys, I'm telling you too, as soon as you guys are intimate again, forget about it. Forget about it. I do see a situation if you have a one night stand for some of you, and it's so random. But like, I do see, not fatal attraction, but I do see a little obsessiveness being the Nine of Pence. This Nine of Pence is all about obsession, you know, like, but it's karma with justice here too, you know, sitting next to the devil, you know. So I do see some obsession, and I don't see it here. So that's just another scenario. So be careful. You know, don't be boiling no rabbits. So this heart to heart's kind of, I'm not even really looking at it like this. This is more like someone's been really distant, okay? But they're uncomfortable and they don't feel safe. All right. It's like, yeah, conversation's going to come in, whether it's with you, the ethers, whatever, okay? But this person's face, clear as day, it's like, right now, things are a little uncomfortable. All right. There's no trust here. Tell me about this. This one's a little like, I don't know. I feel like the tables are gonna turn real quick. We got the Empress, so it's like, she's just like, it's almost like with the Chariot. So it's like, we're gonna move forward or not with the Ace of Chalices. So there's definitely some love here, guys. You know, this is the Empress ready to move forward. It could possibly be with another lover. Because I just felt that whole like fulfillment that I felt yesterday. So, you know, because look at, like, I'm telling you, like, whoever this woman is, she's been expressing, okay? So I feel like it's the other one that doesn't feel like it's safe. There's a trust thing here, but look at her. Look at her, like she's like Venus all day. you know, and she wants to move forward. But here's the thing, it's like she's going in one direction and somebody else is going in another direction, regardless of the love type situation. So it's, but I still feel like this person's gonna come around. So it's like, it's so tricky here because it's like, this is one of these situations where there's love, okay, but it's like, it just pulled me to Ja Rule, Ashanti, and Fat Joe. What's love? It's about us. It's about trust. It's like, it just pulled me right to it. So it's like, I don't know if in her eyes it's like, it's not about love anymore. I mean, love's great, it's huge, but once you know that there's that love's already there with the, you know, and that's the Ace of Pence actually. I said chalices. I saw chalices. Regardless, maybe you have a chalice on. Is that what they used to call that? A chalice where you can't get in, with that the husband would unlock it. Your little coochie would be like locked up until somebody came in and gave it to you. Like kind of like took that key. I don't know where my mind just went. But like, she's, I don't know if she's a Cancerian or a Taurus energy, but it's like, just got fucking windy. It's like she's going in another direction, but here comes someone. But it's like, I don't know who she's gonna choose. That's tricky energy, guys. Because I feel like she's going in a direction, he's going in a direction. Either he or she is coming back in. Clearly, you're going to be intimate. Whatever this is deep. And it's past life linked. It's sacred. Want to come out, Finny? It's a little tricky. Yeah, there's some type of competition here. There's that Ace of Chalices. I don't know what that's all about. I don't know if there's about to have competitions about to come into the picture, or considering it's linked to the past life and history is repeating itself, either he has a choice or she has a choice to choose someone else. Who's going to give time to what? Who's going to invest time into what situation and where? And I just, that song again, I'm coming up. So I don't know if there's distance between you, or, I mean, one can legitimately be in a foreign country right now. Some people, the intimacy you're going to have is like an intimate conversation, not necessarily like physical, okay? That's a whole nother form of intimacy, which is nice, okay? That's that connection I was actually talking about, where it's like on a whole new level, you know? It's like your souls connecting again. That to me is passion. Where your soul feels it and connects. And then you decide to give each other time and things come together. Others of you, you're going to have to make a decision when this person, somebody else from your past or this one night stand, you know, do I do it? Do I not do it? Because it's like, you're going to feel it. And you might be that person that's like, I'm not going to sleep with somebody on the first date, or I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, best of luck with that one. What are you gonna do? Go home because your pants are wet? Like, I'm telling you, like, that's the type of person you're gonna run into. That's what that person's gonna do to you. Others of you, vacation, Easter, is something like this, where it's like you're gonna run into somebody like that whole Made in Manhattan thing. Could be older, younger. I don't see the older, younger on my board per se. Well, I kind of do too, though, because at the bottom of the deck is the page. Well, it was the Page of Swords. I don't know where it went. I must have shuffled. And then you have the Empress. All right, so it's like right then, it's like there's an age difference right there too. I mean, she looks like a sugar mama if you ask me. But the one that might come in too, because one looks older, one looks younger here too. So it's like, and these are two different men. So some of you have a decision to make. Maybe you're just dating multiple people right now. You're dating, enjoying life. You're not committed to anyone. But you're now in that energy, like it's, you know, it's fun, but you kind of got to choose because you're at that age where it's like, okay, you can feel it. Like, it's time that I actually gave time to a situation for something to grow. You know, it's one of those scenarios. So I don't see like too much complication. I kind of see like clean, passionate sex, like it's meant to be type thing, you know. It's the Ace of Wands on top of past life, all right? So it's that past life in the back too. That's what I'm saying. Like, remember when I just said, what are you gonna go home with your pants wet? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's that. I'm not joking with you when I tell you, like, I can feel like that coming in for somebody. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's supposed to go down that way, guys. It's like, that's how connected you are. You know, it's like you guys are just on fire, you know? So that's what I'm saying. You can't prevent this one. That's just gonna happen for somebody. But don't think you all can just go have a one night stand and be like, that's my everything. That's my meant to be. That's my. It's not gonna work like that with everybody. But I do know with some of you, it is gonna go down that way. And every time I talk about it, the damn wind, holy shit. Gotta like hold my cards real quick. Okay, we done? Thank you. I talk about the Chariot, I talk about that. You can't avoid it, and the wind comes in and is like, nope, you can't. Energy shifting, guys. So, and then you just have this, like, this very soon, you're gonna have to decide, you know, because it's like, all of a sudden you might meet someone, like I said, someone's in a whole nother state, a whole nother country. You know what I mean, jelly beans? And next thing you know, you're falling in love with somebody, or it's like, is this for real? Like, is this real life? Is this happening? It's that type of energy, you know? And it's like, you guys, it's gonna end up being like a long distance relationship for a little while. Tell me about very soon. Hold up, buttercups. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Some of you, if you're already home and you have a family, it's going to be a nice weekend for all of you guys. So just going to be one of those weekends for you where you kind of just like all jump into bed. You want to know why I'm feeling that? It's because I just felt the 10 little monkeys jumping on the bed, or whatever that is. 9 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama brought him to the doctor, and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. But I legitimately pictured like animals, children. So it's like, if you already got like that family dynamic, it's going to be like a cute, cuddly weekend, which is nice. You guys, it's always nice to have those every once in a while, especially if you haven't had one of those in a long time, you know? So it straight up brought me to that bedroom talk. So see what I'm saying? Not all bedroom talk and intimacy, like those type of moments, they're not all like dirty and sexual. You know, they're those moments in life that are important to create. You know what I mean, jelly beans? Enough with this wind so I can clarify this one last card. Just got real dark over there. Oh shit, is that rain? Oh, I hope it doesn't rain all of a sudden. It just got really humid, okay? Gotta love New England. And really dark over there. And a big gust of warm air. Like suffocating air. I don't know if someone's suffocating somebody right here. Not in a bad way. I'm talking like you might be a little too much like, hey, come on, hit me up, hit me up. Like, what are you doing? You know, like, I don't know, use your best judgment. That reminds me of like me and my twin back in the day. What are you doing? What are you doing? We're gonna have a conversation. What are you doing? What are you doing? If you guys are doing that, forget about it. Don't bother. Don't bother. Unless there's a bigger meaning behind it, okay? Like, I can have days where I'll text like that, but not like crazy, but like, you know, truce, that type of energy. And it's not like Lucy's right up my ass right now. Like, she's a little nervous with this wind, which is odd. But like, hey, Mimi, will you let the dogs in? But it's like, decide what you want. So what that's telling me is like, whatever it is you're doing, some of you guys are just doing it out of comfort. It's not even like, is there still love there? Because there's distance. You know what I mean? Like, is there still that? Or is it like, you just feel like being a pest, or you got to get something off your mind, or you're in the mood to vent or bitch, you know? Tell me about this card. So I don't know, that could even be linked to that like obsession. I hope nobody's in that. We all get in that mode every once in a while, man. God, I hope, I truly, truly hope and wish upon a star that I will never be in that energy again of obsession. Ever. Ever. All right, so we got the Eight of Swords. So see what I'm saying? Like, somebody feels restricted. Like, somebody's restricting somebody. Like, somebody's pressuring somebody. Somebody's like, it's like, I see like a devil in the background. It's that fatal attraction. You know what I mean? Like, it's whatever the chemistry you guys have, it's like, where are you? What are you doing? What friends are you hanging out with? It's that type of energy all day. Like, you feel like, but I also feel like someone's being smothered. So this is like somebody you're already with. You know what I mean? Like, you're smothering somebody. Or it's like, it's definitely linked to your karma too, for sure. It's like, lighten up a little bit. But it's not going to be that easy for you, because I already know what stage you're in. I can feel it. I was like that like 2 years ago. So something just told me to go inside. Go inside. So I'm going inside. We're going inside. We're going inside. Mimi. I don't want to have you fall. Do I want to see the bacon? Sure. Want to see the bacon? Oh, bacon. Yeah. Good job. Want to say hi to everyone?
Yeah, hello. It's gonna burn.
It's kind of burning. Flip it. Flip it. Hold on. You don't need to flip it in the oven? Oh. All right. Why are you giving your mother an attitude? Don't give me an attitude. Don't give me an attitude. I'm not yelling at you. Stop it. Stop it right now. I'm going to put you up right here. Okay. So, and now it's gorgeous again. I mean, that's New England for you, but I'm telling you, something just did not feel right then, which is very strange. So, we were talking about, yeah, this one. Okay. So, it's like you got the devil in the background, right? And it's like, it's that obsession. That's a whole nother conversation, but you're looking at it. I feel like somebody, this is just straight up obsession, or you got somebody on the board where you're in that energy of, I want to have a conversation. I want you to come by the house. Someone's stalking for sure. That can become a little dangerous, okay? Because it's like you're restricting somebody too. It's like you're suffocating somebody, or it's like you're suffocating yourselves. Because to me, it's like the both of you seem content, but like, I don't know if there's somebody else in the picture. If you have an ex, you might have an ex that's obsessed with you, you know, and you don't think they're watching you or stalking you, but they are. So this can be very external to you too. Okay. So there's that. So that's kind of what you're looking at. Nothing crazy. I didn't see any craziness. But if you get down like that, then get down like that. Okay. That's on you. Be safe. I'm just going to see if I can get one scenario with these cards, and then I'm out because I got some errands. To do. Oh, that bacon smells good. I can't even eat bacon. And then it's like, now that I'm like gonna do the whole vegetarian thing, I was thinking to myself, like, I can't do bacon, and I don't even like hot dogs or nothing, right? And then the other day I was like, oh, chili cheese hot dog or something, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I can't even do that.
When you eat steak,
I can't anymore.
Why can't you?
Because my body's like, I can't have it. That's why I didn't even have a bite of your sub last night. I did a really good job eating my salad.
You had pizza with sausage on it. So
No, I didn't have pizza with sausage. I had pizza with onions on it.
I want to say hi.
Say hi.
There's 47,000. Oh no, that's 47 minutes. I was like, what?
306.
306. Hey guys.
Hey, all right, now get out. All right, these cards are a little much. See you later. What dance is that? You just do the Fortnite dance?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Ready? Whoa, what was that? The wind?
Yep.
What door? Was that Grandma and Grandpa's?
No.
What door was it?
I don't know.
What windows are open?
I don't know.
What are you, freaked out?
Yeah, this is
Jesus! Go away. I love you though. A whole bunch.
The bathroom. No, not the bathroom window. It's not open.
I think the cat room window's open. You want to shut that actually, please? Is it the door that's shut?
No.
What are you nervous about? You're being ridiculous.
I need to go close it. I don't want to go. Check out the snakes here. Oh.
You're still trying to get out. Want to shut that? All right, run to the bathroom, guys. Be right back.
She'll be right back, guys. I don't know. I didn't tell you that.
Stay out of the camera.
I am.
What time is it?
10:48.
All right, you got your phone on you?
Yep.
Can you Google, just Google for me real quick the spiritual meaning of the number 47?
What is the spiritual meaning of the number 47?
Because when she looked, it was 707. No, it was 4707. But I looked at the same time she looked, so that 47,
What is the spiritual meaning of the number 47?
or it's going to be the 707 that follows you. You know what I mean?
Angel number 47 is a message from your angel sending congratulations for the spiritual.
It's sending,
vows that
let me
you have
see.
made.
It's sending congratulations. Okay. So the 47, because that's right when I saw it, she's like 4,700, so that just means it'd be amplified. All right, but like 47 is a message from your angels sending a congratulations for spiritual progress that you've made it, also containing your calling of your guardian angels and sending masters in spiritual experiences. Your angels are near you at this time, sending you inspiration and support for your higher soul mission. Before taking on this form of a new life, your soul, it also is formed from a sacred contract, which we saw, and it's like that whole "you're coming up," it's like that congratulations. Okay, so it's like that's great. That was confirmation for you guys. When you see the 47, it's in your new experience. It's a sign from the ascended masters that you're on the right path to reach your goals. The 47 means individual numbers, which is form. The 4 is diligence, hard work, laying solid foundations. It's your future. We all know it's the 7, spiritual path, your higher consciousness, enlightenment, clairaudience, clairnesis, clairvoyance, psychic abilities. Maybe that's why I was like, time to go inside. And then it's also viewed, the 47, it breaks down to an 11. So, the void's open, yada, yada. It also indicates a very new and inspiring spiritually based relationship, something coming into alignment, making decisions. Okay, there you go. See what I'm saying? So confirmation for you guys. Okay, so, and I kind of got 3 different little groups, and I kind of spoke about each one of those groups. So there you go. I'm coming up. I want the world to know. Gotta let it show. I really feel like that was more of like a made in Manhattan situation though. Okay. Some people could say rags to riches, but to me, it's like, that's not rags, She's living her life, lives paycheck to paycheck, but manages to pay her bills, takes care of her family, raises her son. I don't like that whole term, rags to riches. Because it's like, if that's the way it really goes, then you earned it. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense to you guys. Makes plenty of sense to me. So let's see what else we get. There's that Knight of Wands wanting to come back out. All right, so it's that new adventure, and it's fire. It's passion, it's desire, it's the lovers. All right, so it's the lovers. So there's a decision for damn sure. I'm reading this as one read, but it might sum up the whole entire previous read. Why are you putting the dog bed out here?
Because we like to lay with them. Look at Finn.
Well, does Finn have a bed now?
Yeah.
Now they both got beds out here?
Yeah.
Great. We're just going to rearrange Grandma's place while they're gone.
What?
We're just going to rearrange Grammy's place while they're gone. So now we have the King of Wands. So yeah, we got 2 men. We got 2 men in the picture. Either 2 men or 2 women. There's no question. And if you got nobody, I'm telling you, you're going to be put in that situation where it's like the past comes back and then the past comes back. And it's like, what? And you got to bond with both of them. You got to soul bond with both of them. And they're both like, you're attracted to both of them. One, you just want to hug. You know what I mean? You want this moment. But then you have this other person that's going to come in and they're going to sweep you off your feet. And I'm telling you, like, this is either 2 men or 2 women, and I'm feeling it as 2 men. Like, not eating bacon, thank you. I'm really feeling it as 2 men, and I felt it as 2 men with the Chariot too. It's like, complicated is an understatement, because you got a soul bond, Somebody's going to have to make decisions clear as day, and there's going to be chemistry between the both of you. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like someone here is confused. I feel like someone here is like, okay, so you want this hug or you want this passion? Like, what do you want? Even though it's 2 different energies. So it's like, it's tricky, guys, you know, because it just like that, like you can start talking to someone and then all of a sudden you were trying to talk to someone else before, and now this new person is in the picture all of a sudden. You've been talking to them for a few days. Hint, hint, take my word. And then somebody else comes into the picture, and it's like, what? You know, so it's like, I don't know if somebody else is worried that someone's going to like sweep you off your feet. But I kind of feel like one of the people that you might get involved with might be sleeping with somebody else. I don't know what you guys are going to do. It's like I find myself in these situations all the time, believe it or not, but it's usually with the past, and I can't be bothered, you know, because it's like, keep it real with you, is people like I've hooked up with or had little relationships with over the years, you know what I mean? And it's like finally you got to just stop blocking them and de-weeding them, because it's like you can't be bothered anymore, you know. It's like we keep that type of energy around for too long, and it's like sometimes you gotta shut it down. What's up?
How do you get the Netflix on in the TV room?
In the living room, the Netflix. I don't know. Can you just watch TV and not hit a whole bunch of buttons? Because I don't know how to fix that TV, and they'll be gone for almost 3 weeks. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's the source button. I don't know. I just don't want to get involved with that. I know just Grandpa loses his shit when something happens. Next thing, I just don't want to be no TV in the living room for 3 weeks. So it's like, I also see that situation where it's like you have all those people, even though you don't really want them around like that, but you kept them around like that. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's going to be up to you whether or not you start shutting some of these ones down. And then all of a sudden, you know, like with everything that's coming in with me and work and meeting people and Skype, I'm telling you, like, I never thought something would go down like that, but I always knew I was going to have those too. And it's like, here it comes, you know, whether one steps in or not, the other one already did. So I'm telling you, I know you guys are going to be put in that situation. And I finally said no to the old, like, no freaking way. I'm done. I'm done with the randoms. I'm done. You know what I mean? Like, time to get people off your Snapchat. Time to, you know what I mean? Like, if you're not interested, don't keep them around just for shits and giggles. You know what I mean? Like, it's not really fair to them. And if you've outgrown that energy, then walk away from it. You know, you gotta let that go. Because I'm kind of feeling that for you too. Because you're coming in as the Empress energy too. So it's like some of you want that solid relationship. You can't get a solid relationship with that type of stuff. You can't. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't escalate to jack shit like you tried, you know? So it's like, don't even bother. So it's like you got this soul bond with two people that are about to come into your life. And I don't know what you're gonna do, you know? Or you're legitimately dating and you got a couple people and you're still going to be put in the same situation, because it's like, well, who do you want to settle down with? Because you're going to start feeling that energy. For those who are feeling energy like this, you know? So, tell me about the Knight of Wands real quick. So, and some of you, they're going to be older, younger, same age, whatever works, whatever happens. You know what I mean? Like, you got the Eight of Pentacles. So to me, this is somebody, to me, it's kind of like somebody, you know, is going in it together. But it's like that promise. He's holding the rose. It's a promise. So this is somebody like, you know, too. It's probably like I'm saying, your past. It's probably like your randoms, your past, hitting people up. You know what I mean? Like that type of stuff. Like, I'm telling you, it's not worth it anymore. It's not worth exchanging energy like that. Because how many people are they hitting up? You know, it's not worth it. This is what this story is trying to tell you. But like I said, too, it's like you got a contract with these two people. And now it's the Eight of Pentacles. So it's like, here's a promise, here's a promise. So this is working together, figuring it out. You know, and then let's do this King of Wands. So it's going to get tricky. And that one could be linked to work. And now you got this King of Wands that wants to come in with the Fool. And at the Sun at the bottom of the deck. So it's like maybe wanting that moment. But I'm telling you, the King of Wands and the Fool is not committed. You know what I mean? Like, so that's why I'm saying be careful. Like, who's that other person sleeping with? Who are you sleeping with? Who are they sleeping with? See what I'm saying? So it's just like, and the King of Wands is not somebody who looks for a commitment. You know, you can have that moment with this person, of course, you know, but that person is not necessarily committed. And the Fool is like, you got to be smart enough. You know, that person could be sleeping with somebody in the background. You know, so it's like, it's saying like, it's almost like, hey, you know, like be smart about who you choose here. This is why I'm talking about like these random people that you don't need in your life anymore. Especially if you're an adult, it's like, it's not a loss to start to de-weed these people, guys. It's not. You want new, let spirit know you want new. You know, it's like if you're holding on to the old and hitting up the old, thinking about the old, then you're going to continuously hold on to the old. Or this King of Wands, you could start something with too. With the Sun being right here, with the Fool, you can have a new start. There can be tremendous amount of growth for somebody who didn't want that growth before. So it's gonna get a little tricky for you. Let's find out about the Lovers real quick. To me, that's in between. That's just like a soul contract. It's that. It's a soulmate, like partner. It's somebody who's meant to come into your life. Everything's meant to go down the way it goes down. I think the moral of the story here, though, like in our reality, we have an 8. It's the only number we have. I'm not counting the other one. So it's like you want to keep repeating the cycle, or you want new. You want the same old promises, or you want to stop making promises. Like, you shouldn't have to meet someone new and make promises. I promise I won't do this. I promise. No. You know, like, no. It doesn't work that way. Tell me about the Lovers. Shit's about to get tricky. This deck just got real sticky. It's the Two of Pence. So, see what I'm saying? It's like juggling. If you're not juggling, somebody else is juggling. It's a possibility. So just keep your eyes open. Don't be naive to it. You know, be careful. Like I said too, be careful who you're doing like random hookups with. Because how do you know if you can just hit someone up and have somebody be at your house in a couple hours? Don't think for 1 second that they're not hooking up with someone else. And just because you think you got protection on, don't think those juices don't make it through protection. Telling you right now, you got to be smart. And I wouldn't be so adamant about it if it wasn't like sexual fluids, okay? That one little fluid can fuck with your hormones and your energy for legitimate 12, 13 weeks, okay? So it's even longer if you let their sperm in you. Okay, so, and it can mess up your energy, and you want to be doing that around the full moon. Best of luck to you. Best of luck to you. Because one of these two people is sleeping with someone else. So it's like, you're being put in a situation where you're going to need to choose who's best for you. And one is probably your past, and somebody is probably brand new. Because this is that brand new adventure. Okay, and then you got this one that you already have that connection with. But it's like you always wonder in the back of your head, are they sleeping with somebody else, or are you sleeping with somebody else? Are they going to cheat? Are they not going to cheat? Do they want a commitment? Am I dealing with a playboy, a playgirl? You know what I mean? So it's like you got that one energy where it's always like, are they juggling? What are they juggling? Like, you're always questioning. It's like, that sucks. With the new one, you know, you kind of got to question too if you don't know them like that, because you're going to have this thing, and then that karma kicks in where you got to think to yourself, like, is this real? Is it happening? Like, you know, the feelings are real, you're feeling them, like, but it was the way it was supposed to go down. You just be real careful about who you're going to pop into bed with, because you got 2 soul contracts. It doesn't mean either of them are meant to be. Your soul will tell you that. But it's going to get tricky for some of you. And some of you are definitely juggling. To me, this is the Empress. And the Empress is just doing her thing, enjoying life. And then you got this guy coming right up behind her. You know, because that was in one of the reads, the weekend energy, you know, coming right up behind you. But to me, it's like you kind of got yourself in a situation, man or female, you guys. And I'm not even saying you got yourself caught up. Okay, like shit like that happens. That's how people end up in situations like that. Like, it's not because you do it on purpose. That shit just happens. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, like, choose wisely, you know, because I'm telling you, like, you got to use your mind, body, and soul there, because it's like you want to use your soul when it comes to that type of decision too, but your soul's already being messed with a little bit because you have a soul contract with both of them. Just because you have a soul contract doesn't mean you have to be with that person. Let me tell you that, okay? But that means you're going to have feelings for both. You're going to be in a pickle, okay? So it's like you got to be smart. You got to use all aspects of your mind, body, and soul when it comes to making this decision, because a lot of you could be single, okay? And the next thing you know, you meet someone, you're having fun, you're dating, and then next thing you know, that one person pops back into your life where it's like that whole feeling comes back, and it's like, what if you randomly like sleep with this person because you guys have that type of chemistry or passion, and it's like, well, wait a minute, hold up, you just slept with someone 2 nights ago, but now you got these two energies. So I'm just saying, like, be smart about who you're hitting up, what's, you know, what's happening, that type of energy. Hey Mia, will you call your dad? He keeps calling me. Just let him know I'm working. Yeah. So you got to be smart with that, okay? That's how you get yourself in tricky situations, because it's like you don't want to get yourself caught up in that situation. You're legitimately just going to have to say, like, listen, I started seeing someone else, like, and you got to have that restraint. You got to do it the right way. And if you guys talk about it and you want to be together with the other one, and things become serious, then you got to let the other one know, like, somebody came back into my life, I'm sorry. Like, you just can't have them both. Even if you tell yourself, I don't need them both, but you're going to find yourself in the situation once again where it's like, you know, so you got to be smart about it this time so you don't repeat the cycle. All right. And if you got people on your Snapchat or WhatsApp, whatever apps you use, and they just hit you up randomly, whether you open them or not, you have those ethers open. If you don't want the old, delete, block. I wouldn't even block, delete. Especially if you said to yourself already, like, I don't want that anymore. Like, it was okay, or hey, we had a great night, but that's all it was. Like, let it go. You know what I mean? Let them go. Delete them. Delete them. Let's see if we can get one more. I'm coming up. I want the world to know. What time is it? Anyone know what time it is? You got really tired. It's exhausting energy, you know. It's emotional, it's sexual. It's all different energies. You know what I mean? Like, all that different energy hits you differently. You got the King of Swords, okay? So this is the one king out of the whole damn deck that I'm just not crazy about. All right, this king is just somebody who, yeah, see, and then fuck, that came out. So it's like, I don't know what you're gonna do. Now it looks like you got two men, one man with two different women. Now it's like just like the opposite sex, which would be the same advice, but it's like, or it's like you got this King of Swords, and it's like your intimacy, okay, it switched it. So you got this King of Swords. Your intimacy is great, it can be okay, but you might be dealing with someone who's a little selfish in bed. It kind of, they want to be pleased first, but you got a lot of love, All right. It's like, I don't know if you're in a commitment, you want a commitment, you get a spiritual bond. This could be you just worried about the other one. If you have a twin or the other half that's with somebody and you know who you love and you know they love you, they do. But right now, they're a bit arrogant. You got to let that go. It's no good for you. It's like some of you are keeping yourselves in this energy. It's like some of you are just keeping this person around like your baby daddy or something. You're just keeping this person around to mess with, but I think you forget they're sleeping with someone else. You know what I mean? So it's like you have this one gentleman who kind of likes to just please themselves, or they like to please, they like the woman to please them, all about them first or something. And then the Hierophant came out, and here's two women. But this card talks about we got the hand on the back or the head with someone. Does he want to talk to me real quick?
No, did you end up calling him?
Not yet, I will.
Not yet.
So, after I make the phone call, tell him I'll text him. So it's like he knows where his heart belongs, but he also has people to play with too. So I'm telling you, it's tricky, guys. It's tricky. And then you got that one baby mama that keeps continuously sleeping with baby daddy, because she can. But it's like, stop doing it, because it's like you're torturing yourself too, because you're getting the energy of someone else. So it's like, it's why we get ourselves in these tangled. It's why you get yourselves in these tangled webs. You know what I mean? Enjoy your weekend too, Brandy. So that's what I'm saying. All right. So just be careful. Just be careful, because we have somebody on the board that is like, or somebody you got on the board, a king of swords energy, and it's lots of sexual energy right now, but like, or fantasizing. But this is like, do I want a relationship or do I not? Do I want a relationship, or do I want to be able to sleep with whoever I want to sleep with? So you might be dealing with, that's a man, but not quite mature. Somebody who likes to date, somebody who likes to keep their options open, So just be careful, because you do have that type of energy here where it's like some people, it's like this type of energy keeps people in the background, keeps people on their apps. Just like everything I've been saying, if you don't want somebody on an app, shut it down. Don't block it. Shut it down. Delete. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's that, that energy. And then you got the Queen of Chalices. So it's like you got one, it's either you or someone else. It's like you're very emotional about this. You do tend to nurture this person. And this person does nurture you too. But this person doesn't quite know what they want yet. It's like this person you're dealing with is on a teeter-totter. Like a legit teeter-totter. But it's like you're still allowing yourself to sleep with them. So I don't know if you're sleeping with them because you don't want to lose them. But it's like, that's not right either. If somebody comes in and you want a commitment and that's what you want and that's what you deserve and that's what you crave, then if that person doesn't want to give that to you, then don't get yourself involved, okay? But it's like, there's so much passion with you guys. It's almost like you can't help it. Or I don't know if it's like insecurities in you where it's like, you just go and sleep with them because you can, So, but to me, if you ask me, this is what's happening. You got the King of Swords energy. You are dealing with somebody who, not necessarily all about them, but stuck in their ways, okay? Do I want a relationship? Do I not want a relationship? I know my heart lies with her, but am I ready for this? Because whatever this is going to be emotional. All right. So you got somebody questioning whether or not they want to be in a relationship, which is a committed relationship, which is normal. Like giving it away. You know what I mean? And it's the Knight of Chalices. So this person, like I said, he's got feelings for you. He knows where his heart lies, for damn sure. He actually sees the two of you getting married. So this King of Swords energy is picturing you two in long-term energy with this committed relationship with the Hierophant. They got feelings for you. They're attracted to you. But I don't know if they've had premonitions of you guys getting married. See what I'm saying? If they're going to have a dream with a full moon, they're going to start having premonitions, which would make sense because, but I feel like this is past tense, but it doesn't matter. It would make sense because if this person is thinking about being in a committed relationship and they got feelings for you, because it is the Knight of, it is the Page of Cups. So it's like you have all this masculine energy that really, really is attracted to this one woman, and he knows where his heart lies, but at the same time, he kind of likes to play and date, you know, and he just knows probably if he comes in, it's a relationship, it's a commitment, and is he ready to share his time? Is he ready to invest time, money, nurturing? You know, is he ready for all this? Someone's for sure having premonitions. They might even be writing you a letter, or you're going to get a text message soon. But this is very guided, okay? But like I said, like very normal energy. But just be careful if this person comes in right off the bat, because they might be sleeping with someone else.
Grandma told me to tell you that she's in Pennsylvania right now.
They're in Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. They made it out of Jersey quicker than I think she thought. So, or this person's going to come on in the bedroom, or this, you know, this King of Swords energy is going to come in and say, you know, when I was with you, I was with someone else, you know. It's tricky. We got a story. We got a story here. I'm just going to clarify real quick, and then I got to wrap this up. Tell me about the King of Swords, King of Swords, King of Swords, King of Swords. What's that song? Mighty Mouse is here to save the day. Mighty Mouse and friends. I don't know. What does this think? What does this one think he's going to rescue you? You got the, you're stealing my M&Ms. Oh. We got the Hangman. So it's like, they're just kind of hanging around, putzing, making a decision. I don't even know if you're involved in this decision. It's like you got somebody on the outskirts making a decision whether or not they want to be with you because they got feelings for you, but yet you don't even know about it. So see, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, this is where it gets tricky, especially if that other energy pops in with the other story, because it just brought me back to the other story. So everything's linked somehow. Everyone you meet is for a reason. Tell me about the Hierophant. So this is somebody, like I said, you know, do I want a commitment? Do I not? Somebody's on a teeter-totter. Again, like I said, I told you, I hate when I do that. It's the Knight of Wands, Page of Wands. It's you know, it's new adventure. It's like they want this. They're passionate, you know. It's like, but it's all brand new. It's all brand new to them. You're probably dealing with somebody who really just likes to date. Yeah, they could have been in committed relationships before, but like not like the way it would be with you two. It's different. Tell me about the Queen of Chalices. Stop barking. Justice came out. I don't want it. It slipped out of the deck. But Justice is karma. Karma's rolling back around. Rolling, rolling, rolling down the river. Ooh, it's my favorite card. It's the Four of Wands. It's legitimately my favorite card in this deck. It's nice. They know they can have a solid foundation with you. So, like I said, same thing. It's just a teeter-totter. But it's like, where are you? Where are you in this whole read? It's like, do you even know this person's thinking about you? Do you even, it's like, what is this? You know, like, where are you? It's not that they're on a swing, guys. It's that intimate, it's like, it's just the way they hold each other. It's just gentle. They're entwined. Like, he's not squeezing her breast. He's handling them very gently. You know what I mean? It's that, you know, there's no aggression. It's pure. Tell me about the Knight of Chalices. So this person's got feelings for you. They know they can have that foundation with you. They know they can have a relationship with you. You know, it's just a matter of, does this person want to give up? Enough! Stop whining. Does this person want to give up their nightlife? You know, it's the Three of Pence. It's a spiritual contract. You got the Lovers at the bottom of the deck again. You know, Mia, will you page Lonnie real quick and ask her what's up? Tell her I'm working. I'm getting off shortly. Just tell her I'm working. I'll get back to her in 10 minutes. It's a soul contract. And it could have to do with work. But, so that's another scenario. I think everything's kind of entwined. Again, Lovers at the bottom of the deck. You know, somebody, it's like, look at these men though. It's like, she's tired. Like, she did all the work. I don't know who you're dealing with. He better start treating you better than that. That's all I gotta say. You know, apparently he thinks, you know, if you guys are in a relationship and somebody always does the deed first, if somebody's always performing first, it's not good, guys. Not good at all. Okay. You want to be able to have that foreplay, that intimacy. You want to be able to have that, but it's gotta be mutual, you know. Because this, to me, this type of man looks like he gets pleased first every time, which is fine if like you're in the heat of the moment. It's like, I know what that's like. You're in the heat of the moment, like whatever, you're just doing your thing. Like, can I just feel it? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, I get that. But like, you're dealing with somebody where it's like, whoever they play with like that are constantly like that. So it's like, I don't know if this person knows how to reciprocate. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if this person's used to that type of emotional reciprocation. See what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. We're gonna get out of this energy. So you are in that type of energy with those two type of men. You know, it's like you got three of the same type of men sitting there. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, each one of these men, the women, let me just show you one more time so you guys clearly understand what I'm talking about. All right, this is that man. Woman's on the floor. Here he is sitting in his throne. Each of these kings are sitting in their throne while these women are on the floor giving themselves to him, like exhausted. But he's like petting her. Like, he's like legit, like his hands on his head, like, I'm going to pet you. Thank you. Thank you for that. You know, thank you for that. I got to go home now to my wife. Thank you for that. See, I want you guys to know what you're dealing with. It doesn't mean that there's not love there, because this person is actually considering having a commitment with you. But you're not dealing with somebody who's necessarily a family man. It's not that it's that terrible, guys. I don't want you to look at it as terrible, because it's not that it's a terrible situation. I got to look at it in two different point of views. You know what I'm saying? Because if I didn't, it would be judging. I'm just saying this person's used to that type of energy where it's like, that's how they play. You know, they're not used to connecting on a soul level like that. And it's different. It's not that it's terrible. It's just, this person's thinking about having a commitment. They got feelings for you. And it's like, they know you're tired. It's not that they wouldn't reciprocate. It's just, this is just their thoughts right now. You're dealing with somebody who owns their throne, somebody who's very independent, very strong-willed, you know, it's dominant. Like, it's that type of energy. It's not that it's bad. It's just, it's an adjustment, because they probably date a lot, or if they're in a commitment, like maybe this person always, you know, catered to this person. Here's your dinner. Here, let's do this. Like, someone's watching a ball game and let me just pull your pants down. Like, you see what I'm saying? So it's like, this is what this person's used to. It's almost like their nature. It's what they went after, the type of people, girls, situations. It's not really their fault. It's part of their karma. And then here comes this one person where it's like, damn, somebody now has a grip of my hat. How do I do this? How do I work with this? Like, how do I reciprocate? How do I talk to this person through emotion? How do I tell them I want this? This person is put in a predicament where they now have a feeling in their soul. So things will fall into place. You don't got to train nobody. It's just, you go with the flow and things fall into place. You know, it's like, that's it. Let things roll. Let it happen naturally. You know what I mean, jelly beans? So I'm just saying, as of right now, like, this is that energy, but it doesn't mean that that can't have a different outcome. Like, once this person chooses they want a commitment, I just think it's funny that this person is this one person's thought, and it's like, where's the woman? So it's like, he's not even letting the woman know he's considering having this type of situation. But that also is telling me that this type of situation, this man is thinking to themselves, okay, well, I do have this type of situation, I do have this type, I do kind of want to be with this person, but like at the same time, it's like, hello, can we have a shout out to the person, because it looks like there's some other person that's about to hook up with somebody else because somebody else doesn't want to talk about it, and then everybody's in a tricky situation. But no need to rush any scenarios along, guys. Shit happens the way it's supposed to happen. Just because, you know, somebody comes in and says, oh, I'm now ready for a relationship, doesn't mean that you're even interested in that person anymore. Like I said, there's a lot of soul contracts out there that you're gonna be finding yourself in that type of situation. Okay, so you got to use your mind, body, and soul. You know, it's, say you guys have, like I said, amazing sex, and it's not an issue, but you guys don't relate in a different way. It was time to relate in a different way. Well, like I said, you're in a relationship and all of a sudden the sex simmers down. It's because you got to get to know each other on a different soul level. You know, so it's like, you're going to find yourself in certain situations over the next few days with the full moon, and that's completely normal. I was just coming on to kind of give you some scenarios, what you're looking at. You know, maybe if you come across this type of situation, but the bottom line, there's love. All right. I commit to seeing all good things. That's your lesson. So if you ask me, it's who you love. So it's like, even if you got, you know, it's surrender. So somebody's trying to control a situation. So I don't know whose message is for who, but all I know is that you got this purple. But whomever you love, if your soul says you love this person, then maybe that's where you try. But it depends on how many tries. It depends on how many times this person did this. If you're with somebody who cheated and they just cheated 2 months ago, you don't try. That's not love, okay? That's you think you love. That's you not being able to step out of your comfort zone and to say goodbye to the routine and the everyday comfort. That's not love. This type of love this is love. This is surrendering. This is trusting. This is no longer controlling a situation. This is going with the flow. If it's somebody you know, it's all about, if there's a lot of love there, you call that damn truce. You trust each other enough to surrender, have a conversation. You make it so you can both be comfortable again in a situation. All right. Because at the end of the day, the lesson here is to go after love. So again, like I said, it's very karmic the next couple days. I mean, legitimately, you could have met someone 2 days ago or tonight, and then next thing you know, someone hits you up, Happy Easter, or they hit you up before Easter or after, and it's like, say what? So it is what it is. Don't let your ego get the best of this type of situation, because there is love, but again, with that song coming on, what's love? Okay, it's like, we both know there's already love. Can we trust each other? Can we get that comfortability back? Can we open up? Can we move forward? Can we talk about the future? Can we talk about this without scaring each other? And if you scare each other, it's more like, listen, I know might be a little scary topic, but it's a thought. There's no way I'm feeling this and you're not, especially with a sacred bond. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, if something comes up, you just started seeing someone, you feel this way, and if somebody, you know, talk about it. Hey, I feel this way, but I'm working on it. You know, like, does this make me a little uncomfortable to talk about it? Yeah. So can we leave it for like another day? You know, but it obviously needs to be addressed, especially if it's a soul connection. Don't think for 1 second that, you know, you got this one over here having premonitions of marriage. Don't think you didn't already know that, or don't think you already didn't have those premonitions. You're too connected with that sacred bond that was on my board. Okay. So best of luck trying to decipher who's who and which route to go, because it's the situation you were put in probably once again. it probably wouldn't have been the first time. You want to get rid of this Nico Nastio. I can't even read that. I can't do it on my phone. Someone's offering me crack. No, not that one. The other one. Nico Nei. I can't even see. Thank you. Anywho, I love you guys. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I got some errands. I actually am going to come back later. It's just going to be a little later. All right. And then we're going to do the Libra full moon read. I'm still going to do that for you. This is just kind of like what you're looking at. And I think a lot of people, like, I don't know if a lot of you guys are just horny right now and you thought that it was going to be like insane. I knew it wasn't like that. I knew it was more about different types of intimacy. Like, even if you got a family, being in bed with all your kids, it's that intimate moment. That's still intimate, you know? So apparently I needed to come on and kind of break some stuff down for you guys on how intimacy works on all different levels. And that was just touching base on the bare minimum. All right. But I'll break some stuff down in the bedroom talk. You know? So I'm definitely not going in this direction. But I have the knowledge, so I might as well tell you how it works. Anywhoosie, I'll be back. I'll be back later. I'll say anytime like after 3-ish. Okay. I love you guys so much. Yeah, if I don't see you guys later, have a fantastic weekend and happy Easter. But I'll definitely be back later, okay? I love you too. You're very welcome. Bye, guys.